Peace and blessings, people. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Man, this is your boy, man. You already know what it do. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know what's going on. You be amongst the circle. What's going around in the neighborhood. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Oh, man. It's been a day, man. We started off the day's temperature like at 19 degrees. It's been a pretty chilly day today. Nice and cold and dark and damp. It's very, you could also call it a dark day. You know, for people who have, who usually look on the wrong side of the road, who's depressed. You know, in the wintertime, man, it just brings out depression, you know. Cold weather, like I said, dark, lonely nights. You may have lost significant loved ones. It could be a challenge. It could be a challenge, but you know, we all need some assistance today. We all need some type of assistance today just to try to make it make sense out of what we going through. And sometimes that mental thing, boy, that mental can be a motherfucking challenge. Do you hear me? I'm talking about, God, you may wake up in the morning just sad, start just busting out crying for no reason, don't even know why the hell you sad. Do you have a problem reflecting on the past, and you want to keep on living in the past and can't move forward? That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Well, we got 3 Eastern strategies to treat depression. And I wonder if this can help for you. Maybe it can help for me too, because everybody can get some of that work. And it's not a cool work to have, I'm telling you. It is not. But depression is a worldwide issue. As the leading cause of disability, more than 300 million people struggle with depression, including about 8% of U.S. adults. Oh, God, that's so true. That's so true, man. When a man going through it, female going through it, man, it could be pretty terrible and catastrophic. How much stress an individual may take. And then, you know, that's how the murder shows be coming about. People taking on so much stress and anxiety, can't even go to sleep, and they just have to do something that makes them feel that need to be fulfilled. And when it does, how does it make your mental feel? Or how much stress do your mental go through on a daily basis? Yet long before the West founded civilization, 9th century scholar Abu Zayd Balkhi, and Substance of the Body and Soul, argue that depression is triggered by the imbalance of brain chemicals. He advocates that the holistic treatment of all mental illness challenges, including depression. Therefore, it behooves us to look for holistic ways of coping with depression from around the world, inspired by Eastern traditions. He said, I will share 3 distinct strategies for coping for depression. Well, brother, I sure hope this can help out. Can we go ahead and cook on this? Let's go ahead and cook on this. Change your environment. Switch shit up. You're going to have to do that in life to be successful, man. You can't be the same where you was, and you got to switch up the environment to make a different product. Depression may be associated with a particular place and time. A solution that is to travel and immigrate. Depression sometimes forces a person to lose interest in life altogether. However, there are different ways of living. If living in a particular place is not helping your depression, then carefully consider relocating. For example, if living in a modern and competitive culture like the United States is worse than your depression, consider immigrating to a traditional or communal culture. Changing the environments will force you to see life from a different angle, which may help you with your depression. It may help. Well, let's go to the next one. Changing the environment in the Eastern Principle. When the Arabs were not doing well in the one city, they immigrated to another city. So try change your environment as a way of coping with depression. Even if it relocates, does not help you address your symptoms. It would expose you to new ways of existing in the world. Potato to potato, you know what I'm saying? Learn a new language. Okay, learn a new language, ebonics, learning new terms, broaden your vocabulary, I would say. Language is central to through emotions. Learning a new language will force you to see the world differently because you must articulate through the emotions through a different vehicle. Learning a new language is a good training for the brain because it expands its outlook on the world. However, monolingualism runs rampant in the United States, with 80% of Americans speaking English only. Since learning a new language will allow you to perceive the world from a different angle, such training might help with depression because it expands the myelinations process in the brain. Okay. Depression changes how a person views the world. It forces a person to lose interest in many activities. Learning a new language and living in a new culture is a renovation of itself. Is a good place of practice. Although learning a new language is an uncomfortable process, it often leads to fruitful outcomes. Motherfuckers laughing at you, tell you to go a different way, tell you say I'm a punk. You be saying this shit. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, know what I'm saying? But it's a good way to build, you know what I'm saying? Change start within. It's got to start within, because if you thinking negative inside and just walking, you're just going to be a walking negative piece of energy. Change internally, then it manifests externally. Depression often makes the makeup of the brain, causing chemical imbalances, which then make a person experience unimaginable pain. You ain't lying. About half of those who commit suicide have major depression. Ooh, God, boy, this is serious. Don't nobody like to talk about shit like this because this is a serious issue. Even so, change always start within. And this is a predicament because of the symptoms of depression. It's learned helplessness. Depression colors and perception of people. And during those low moments, people who suffer from depression can consider taking agency and coping with their predicament. The cycle repeated falling behaviors must be broken, and the individual must initiate those actions. If the person repeats the same behavior over and over, then they will get the same repeated outcomes, of course. But if they try new strategies, they may have experienced a new personal victory. You know what I'm saying? Conclusion. Depression impacts lives negatively. It puts them on the verge of suicide. However, we should not limit our treatment of depression to any particular tradition. We need to advocate for a holistic and interdisciplinary approach to treating the maladies of depression. Well said, well said. I'm going to leave a link in the description box on this, man, but that's just real talk. Gotta have that brain doing some push-ups and sit-ups and doing some miles and getting them legs, getting the brain strong. Cause I'm telling you, man, you wake up in the morning, man, you be having some sad thoughts. Sad thoughts be on you, man, on a man brain, and you just gotta switch it all up. Gotta switch it all up. But this is your boy, Azalcall. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'll get back with you later. Peace and a ball of hair grease, people.